Take a listen.
The way Kyrie went about it, just, okay, yeah, I struggled. Okay, on to the next game, and kind of like the I don't care attitude. And, just basically, throughout the whole process, he was just, I thought he had got it, but he was just a bad leader. And he didn't represent what Celtic pride was about. And it was proven that, in my opinion, he's not a Batman. He's a great player. Kyrie is an elite player, but he's not a Batman. He's a Batman when he's on the team with LeBron, but he's not a Batman. He can't carry his own team.
All right, Chris Broussard still with us. Chris, what would be the best fit for Kyrie in free agency?
First, you guys think Kyrie will step to Kendrick?
No.
Kendrick's 6'11", 300.
Don't mess with him.
No, but I say this with my head and with my heart, because maybe, I worked in New York, lived in New York, covered the Knicks. I know what it would mean for New York and the NBA. I know fans outside of New York think the Knicks are garbage, but what it would mean for the league if New York was great. So I think the best case for Kyrie this summer is to go to New York with Kevin Durant. I would love to see that. My second choice, I think best for him would be, believe it or not, stay in Boston if you're sure you're going to be able to trade for AD, Anthony Davis, and get him to stay. Because Kyrie and AD are close. So if you can get Anthony Davis there and get some of those young guys out of there that had issues with Kyrie, then I think that's a good look. Third, I would say LA with LeBron. Here's the problem to me, and I've been told this, Kyrie's not going to rejoin LeBron. They're cool now, they made up, but he's not going to go back to him. But the problem, I think they'd be a great tandem, but the narrative that you went and joined Big Brother with dog Kyrie, you don't have that with Kevin Durant. You're kind of like a 1A. I think their games would fit well together. They're great friends. Kyrie's from the area. Maybe they'll get the top pick. You either keep Zion or you could trade him for AD. So I like him in New York. I think that's the best fit.
Me?
With KD.
Yeah, well, clearly, he's not a Batman, so going to Gotham wouldn't be very good. Consider New York as Gotham
Not
City.
alone.
I don't know if that's going to be good. I like to see him reunite. You see, I know a guy that went to a 73-9 team and didn't give a crap what someone said about him or what his legacy was going to be because it was the best thing for him. Now, me and KD and Kyrie in New York, two moody, irritable guys, having to deal with the media after they lost the game, is that going to be good?
Here's the thing, though. We know how much Kyrie dislikes the media and all the attention. That narrative, and I'm with you. I would want LeBron to try to kill that narrative, but that wouldn't go away. You went back to Big Brother with your tail between your legs.
Well, he said, hold on.
That's what it would look like.
He said he wanted to leave Cleveland to run his own team. How does going to the Knicks to join KD says I'm running my own team?
You're combining. Just like when LeBron went to Miami, it wasn't viewed as the same thing as Kevin Durant going to the Golden State because a bunch of guys were coming together.
We'll be combining again. We combining. You took it apart.
Look, I wouldn't mind seeing it, but I think that'd be the third best option.
Kyrie found out the hard way that it's just not a great talent that makes a great leader. Leadership is about knowing what to say, when to say it, how to say it, and where to say it at. Because Kyrie said a lot of things that rubbed these young guys the wrong way because he said it publicly. Now, I'm a firm believer. If there's something that you got something to say to a player, a fellow player, teammate, tell him private. Don't go in front of the media because it's never going to be perceived the way you meant it. And maybe you meant it the way it was perceived. But them guys are not going to take very kindly to that. So you see, LeBron took a lot of them blows that Kyrie got. See, Kyrie started taking punches that LeBron James used to take for him. And he got an opportunity. Like, he ain't like that all of a sudden. See, that's what makes Bron a great leader, Skip. See, I've been telling y'all that everybody know Bron a great leader. Everybody can't lead. See, you can be born great or you can have greatness thrust upon you. Leadership, you born to lead. Born. When you go to the military, they don't say, okay, you know what? Jenny gonna be the leader. Or Skip
Sorry.
In the military, they don't say you're gonna lead, you're gonna be a leader.
Okay.
They say you'll figure it out, and then all of a sudden, that's
Okay.
Oh, what? You're the leader? You just gave
would've
yourself. It doesn't work that way. You just said.
I would have been.
I got it. I am with Mr. Broussard on this one. I believe that it should be KD, Kyrie in NYC. It just makes all the sense in the world for both of them. And I believe both would be able to handle the New York media just fine because they've both been under heavy scrutiny and criticism. And somehow it just fuels both of them. When they get on the court, they just play.
How they handle the media now, Skip?
Okay? They just, sometimes they don't.
But sometimes they've been rude.
The thing about KD is it doesn't hurt his play.
It fuels him.
Yeah, right.
He
It
rises
hurt his
to
play.
it.
But maybe
And so
not Kyrie.
Yeah. Well, but here's the point. If it's KD and Kyrie in New York and they do hit the lottery and land Zion, whether they keep Zion or trade him straight up, as you suggest, for AD, or one of you guys suggested.
Yeah, AD, yeah.
Okay. Then in New York, Kyrie wouldn't even have to be Robin. He could be Alfred.
No, he
be Alfred. Am I right?
So now he gonna
really? Be Alfred.
Yeah, no, you are right.
No.
So
he could just suit up
he gonna
Batman.
go. He gonna go from being the boy wonder to the butler. Not only is he
I'm
not
serious.
Not only is he not Bruce Wayne and Batman.
No.
Now
He could be the butler.
Oh,
And he could be a
That's
happy
not
butler.
wonderful.
He'd be a really happy kid, right?
Man, he ain't gonna
Am
go
I
for
right?
that. No, he ain't going for that.
The interesting thing about the three of those guys, and again, even if they don't get AD, it's true with KD and Kyrie. None of those three guys really are great, like with the media. You're right. LeBron would take all the bows and arrows and all that. None of those guys, but I just think with two of them or three of them sharing the battles with the media, I think it'll be easier.
Okay. And then the other thing Kendrick said that was amusing to me, he said that Kyrie is Batman only when he's on a team with LeBron. Well, wait a second. That means he's really not Batman. Do they kind of share Batman suit? They wear it on different nights?
In other words, he means that he's only a superhero when he's with another superhero that has even more powers.
And LeBron was willing to give him the clutch moment.
And totally.
You just,
hey, I was trying to partake all this wisdom on the kid. He would go stand in the corner. You saw it, Skip. LeBron go stand in the corner and let Kyrie dance on him.
Okay, but he needed Kyrie to dance on him because he needed a closer. And Kyrie did close for him, but that's all Kyrie had to worry about doing is, I'll just close. I don't have to lead. I don't have to deal with the media. I'll just close.
So in other words, you can't close when you're 60. You see what Skip tried to do? See, Skip wants everybody to save LeBron's legacy. See, Kyrie's that guy supposedly that saved a drowning man, but he couldn't swim himself and couldn't save himself because he went to Boston, the very situation he asked for, and guess what? Water over his head and he couldn't come up out of it.
No, that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different kind of swimming that you're talking about is to lead.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to give Kyrie this because obviously he didn't do a great job leading this year. But they were in a tough situation because when you got a bunch of young guys on rookie deals, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Terry Rozier, their main priority, as much as they want to win and all that, is to show that I'm a star so I can get that max deal or close. And so that's a conflict that he had to deal with. That can be tough.
And plus
in the locker room.
What they were without him.
Right.
Look at all the shots that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and Rozier got when Kyrie wasn't there. Now he comes in and you get Rozier going back to the bench. You get Jaylen Brown for a time was coming off the bench. And they're like, wait a minute. We went to Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Did you see what I did? And now he comes back.
Did you hear what Rozier told Yahoo after they just lost to Milwaukee?
No.
He said, I'm one of the best point guards in the league. He didn't say I should be a starter.
Right.
I'm one of the best point guards in the league. He said, nobody sacrificed as much as me. So that's the type of tension that you had in that situation.
Okay. If Kyrie could have lived up over the last 4 games, he shot the ball all-time bad.
Yeah.
Like it's historically bad what he did. If he had rose and shone and started making his threes, then we wouldn't be having this conversation. But he flamed out.
But this notion now that these great young talent, because remember, they got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Now all of a sudden, what makes the Pelican want those guys?
unless you think they all got Kyrie, that they got pushed into the background by a guy who tried to take the team over and failed to lead it.
And Griffin knows Kyrie as well as anybody. And I know he likes him, but he might have extra insight on how much he thinks Kyrie was a part of it.
All I know is that all of a sudden Jason Tatum doesn't look like them. Oh, he's so much better than Kyle Kuzma. All of a sudden, Jaylen Brown doesn't look, he's so much better than Brandon Ingram. Are we sure about that?
Well, the problem, the Lakers guys folded too.
Yeah.
Their value has
Oh,
dropped as
really?
well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so it's not also, it wasn't all LeBron. So LeBron didn't get there later.
Not all.
Oh. I mean,
It wasn't all his fault, for sure.
You know what? In year 16, the man averaged more points, rebounds, and assists than KD and Kawhi. But that's none of my business. I don't even know why I brought that up.
At age 34, Michael Jordan and LeBron was 34 this year. Michael Jordan won the scoring title and was first team all defense. So 34 to 30.
Stop doing that, Skip. Because you know LeBron had played the equivalent of 3 more seasons at the same
Iron
age.
Man. He is Iron Man. He's the fittest, according to you, the fittest athlete we've ever seen.
That
He
is-
spends $2 million a year on his fitness.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So how can you start wearing out? You're only 34.
Okay, well, Kevin Durant's missing the playoffs.
Yeah.
So it happens. It happens, Skip. An injury happens.
Yeah, but even when he was healthy, all the numbers are career lows.
Well,
All the second level numbers, all of his PER.
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't need to go. I don't need to go to college. I'm graduated high school. His first level numbers say 27, 8, and 8, and he stepped off a cliff. Wouldn't you like to step off a cliff at 20? Name a guy that wouldn't like
The
to
only
step off a
number I
cliff.
care about is in the games he played, they were 28 and 27.
Well,
You
he-
like that? 28 and 27?
You see how when he said they stuck his chest out? I want that kind of energy next year this time.
Okay.
I want you to say it.
Yeah.
I want you to say just that same energy.
Yeah.
Keep that
Hey,
passion.
you know LeBron is going after somebody else. He was in Philadelphia during this series talking to Kawhi.
He what?
Yes.
Philadelphia?
Waiting for
Our
your
man
response.
Stephen A. mentioned it a couple days yesterday, I think. And then I got it confirmed yesterday. He was in Philadelphia
some
talking to
Don't worry
Kawhi.
about this.
What's he doing there?
Don't worry about it. You know what he's doing.
Your man,
You know what he's doing.
How would you like that if
Wait a
those
second.
two join forces?
Maybe he's greasing the skids for a little deal where he gets traded to Philly. Is that possible?
No.
You brought that up yesterday.
No.
Oh,
Be a good basketball look.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, he wants to stay in
Number
LA.
2 and 23.
could you handle that, Skip?
Yeah, I could handle it.
You probably
Bother me at
you
all.
would probably
Oh, it
love
bother
that
you.
actually.
Oh, it's gonna
A
bother
lot
you.
of good
Stone face over
content. A
there.
lot of good content.
Hold on. What were the Spurs? The Spurs finished 7th this year.
Yeah.
Oh, they dropped down again, so they
Oh,
probably
really?
8th or missed the playoffs.
No, I don't think so.
I
With
think so.
DeJounte Murray coming back, you're going to
With
be in
Derek
big
White
trouble.
emerging.
Oh yeah, that's superstar. That's
You
superstar.
watch. It'll be the best backcourt in
Every
basketball. Just watch.
Hold on. Is Dame and CJ retired? Is Stephen Clay retired?
Clay.
You have to play defense, too.
Hold on.
You have to play both ways. And I would love it if number 2 got caught in the crossfire of being the scapegoat for the Los Angeles
All the
Lakers.
drama. Chris, thank
'Cause
you.
every time it'd be like, well, LeBron, it's not his fault, it's his fault. I would love
Is he
that.
going to play? Here's the thing. LeBron can do all the recruiting he wants, guys, but there is drama with the Lakers. You know what? There's actually a protest going on this afternoon. So, Shannon, I'm not sure if you're heading
bet.
there. We're going to talk about what the fans are doing this afternoon. We'll discuss that next.
You're gonna be out there with your sign.